9 people, including a 2-month-old baby, have died after a heavy stone compound wall collapsed and fell on 10 hutments in Hyderabad's Bandlaguda area after heavy rain. Bodies are believed to be trapped under the debris. Andhra Pradesh, meanwhile, is bracing for heavy rain for the next 24 hours, with thunderstorms expected along coastal regions. The Office of the Chief Minister has also written to local district and police officials asking them to be on high alert. Uma Sudhir joining us with the latest on all of that. Uma, a terribly tragic incident there. What are we hearing?
As you mentioned, 9 people in fact have been killed in the Chandrayan Gutta area, where there are in fact hills, and what we understand is that a particular venture that belonged to Mohammad Pelwan, the compound wall in fact fell, and several boulders in fact came crashing down on the at least 10 houses there, and 9 people have been buried under the rubble. Certain other people have been rescued and have been shifted to hospital. We have in fact at least heard of 3 other incidents which have happened where boulders have in fact come down on houses which were downhill of that particular area, and this kind of wall collapse incident, we have seen at least 3 such incidents happening in Hyderabad city itself. We saw a young bride being killed, an 8-year-old child also being killed because of this collapse, and the municipal corporation has in fact said that people must stay indoors as far as possible. Traffic must not be out on the road. Don't be a pedestrian out on the road. If you can help it, stay indoors. If it is a concrete structure, if it is a solid structure. Just in the last 24 hours of yesterday, we saw 20 centimeters of rain in Hyderabad itself, and if the picture in Hyderabad is looking bad, elsewhere, for instance, the Medchal Malkajgiri area, there was 30 centimeters of rain just in that 24-hour period, and that's the reason why the Chief Secretary as well as the Chief Minister have put out high alerts, red alerts, asking the SPs, the disaster response forces everywhere to be on high alert. Behind me, what you see is the scenario in several other areas as well, where you find cars have in fact gone underwater. This may be one of the better areas, I must say, because most people were panicking just seeing from their balconies. Perhaps we have some visuals of the car just moving away with no driver inside, but it just keeps moving away in the force of the water. If cars were like that, you can imagine the two-wheelers as well. So that's one reason why the administration has put all its forces on alert, and they're all in fact working in different areas where there is water, and people have had to be rescued from inside their homes and brought out. This is also COVID season, remember, and that's another reason to worry, because this is also a period when dengue and malaria come about, and therefore the draining of the waters must happen at maximum speed. Himayat Sagar, which is a huge reservoir, which in fact has got filled to its brim after 10 years now in fact, and that's something that got full, and therefore the floodgates were let out, and the water was let into the Musi, and therefore the areas, the colonies that are there by the side of that Musi river are all inundated, flooded, and people had to be rescued from there. Most of the areas where we were traveling, in fact, also saw the trees being uprooted and fallen, not because of the wind speeds itself, but because the sand below, the land below has become loose because of rains over 48 to 72 hours. We bring you one such report from the Maratpalli area. Unprecedented scenes all over Hyderabad. Of course, the rest of Telangana also battered by the kind of incessant rains that have happened in the last 48 to 72 hours. And right now, of course, there is a lull. But yes, we are expecting more rains. These kind of scenes you will see, in fact, all across the city, where the trees, which have been standing for, should I say, 20 years, 30 years, ever since I've seen them, and they have been uprooted and fallen on the vehicles that are on the road. This area I must describe as something that's better than most other areas. At least 3 other cars, in fact, are stuck inside here, which you cannot as of now see. But the most tragic incident, of course, happened in Bandlaguda, where you had boulders falling on the houses there. That belongs to a particular venture where the compound wall had those heavy boulders, which was in fact then fallen on that area, and at least 9 people died, including a 2-month-old baby. trees being uprooted is one thing. The power lines, in fact, are also deliberately sometimes kept off because of the mixture of these, the electricity lines and the water could lead to some kind of electric shocks. But in this case, as you can see, the power line also has come down. The tree has brought it down, and therefore power outages in all these areas. Signals have been iffy all over the city, and without the power lines, without the water being pumped up, yes, of course, people are going to be put to inconvenience. But right now, many areas still waterlogged, and what the Chief Secretary has put out an advisory last night asking all the SPs and collectors to be on high alert, to have running hotline with their teams so that they can monitor where an emergency is. Disaster response force, in fact, has come out in big numbers. They've all been on alert for at least 48 hours and 72 hours now, and they're of course attending to more emergency business than perhaps something like this one.